All right, here we go. First game of the finals, guys. We're in the finals Tuesday night. It is about 10:40 p.m. here on the East Coast. Onward we go into the finals. Cloud Kingdom is our first map, as you can see on the load screen here. Being joined here by Commando. I am toliveanddie.
I'm Commando.
We are your beautiful casters for tonight.
That's one way of putting it, but okay. Yep. Alright, well, over here in the bottom left of the map, we have our green Zerg. Bang the DayWalker. Oh, that's wrong. I'm just going to say Banji instead.
Bang
the DayWalker.
Bang the DayWalker. Wow, okay. Upper right, we have a red Terran. His name is eXeOgna. From Clan EXE. Looks like he's on the A team of Clan EXE.
And you know you're strong when you're on the A team.
eXeOgna, very strong Terran. You know, I'll say it again. He is definitely, every time he joins a tournament, he's probably one of the favorites, unless there's a bunch of like favorites, like Monkey or Legend or you know, STN or something like that. He's definitely one of the favorites. Taking a look at some Mineral Line 8 p.m. here. Some averages at the beginning of the game. We have 213 here for eXeOgna and 101 here for the Zerg player. So pretty strong APMs going on.
Yep.
I could never reach 100 if I tried. Average, that is. I can never average 100 even if I wanted to during a game.
I could average 100, probably in the beginning and the very late game, but other than that, I probably might not be able to. I don't know. I haven't watched one of my own replays in a long, long time. I will say I APM spam in the beginning. I will say that. I have no problem saying it, because for me, APM spamming is basically kind of my way of saying, well, not really saying, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. Actually, you know, to be honest, I think it's kind of like, if I'm not pressing a button, if I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm falling behind. I guess that's what I could say. Yeah. Skype. So many people on Skype right now. Stop it. Was that me? Was I lagging or something?
I actually did not say. I'm actually typing on Skype right now.
Okay. Alright. Well, we haven't been narrating much this entire game right now, so I guess I'll start. For our Terran player, it looks like he is going to be going a command center first, followed by a barrack. So he's going to be going for an economic advantage over our Zerg player, but Zerg are meant for expanding. So total economic advantage, not entirely. But this is going to give him more of an economy to continue to match the Zerg.
Mm-hmm. He's waiting for 100 gas. There he goes. He got the 100 gas. Now he gets speed for his Zerglings, aka metabolic boost. Terran's going to get a factory behind this barracks, so no 3 barracks play, but instead of factory, he is getting a reactor down on the barracks, which tells me he's going to switch the factory over to the reactor and go Hellions.
Which against Zerg is a really good build, because Hellions do pretty good damage against biological or light. I can never remember which, but drones are both. And almost everything is for the Zerg. So, it's pretty easy. Maybe that's why the Protoss always burn them. Oh well. But,
ooh, quick lair. We have a quick lair for the Zerg player. I wonder if he's going to go Spire and go Mutas.
That is a big possibility, because he has not stopped mining gas this entire time. And I think if we see 1 or 2 more extractors, maybe even 3, we're gonna pretty much, I think, gonna have a guarantee of mutas or some kind of high tech. But at the same time, these Hellions are finished, and are going to be moving across the field, sort of.
Oh, and they're going to barbecue some Zerglings, or almost did. Those Zerglings got away. Ogna wasn't paying attention just for a split second, and those Zerglings got away. How did two Zerglings escape two Hellions at the Zerglings tower? It's unbelievable.
I'm not sure, but those Hellions were probably hoping for a barbecue, and they're not getting one tonight. Not yet, at least. But 4 are now moving across the field, so I don't think those Zerglings can survive this time.
Nope, not going to survive this time. The lair did get done, and the Spire does go down. So Mutas are on the way, guys, for this Zerg player. He's going to go 2 base Mutas, and the Terran is getting cloaked Banshees. Oh, no. We can only imagine.
This is going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, it is.
Zerglings are still not... Okay, there they go. I saw one still alive, and I was wondering how he survived, so... Yeah, but these Zerglings aren't going to do anything really good, because Queens are really the only counter in the early game to Hellions, unless you get Roaches up, but a Roach Warren is, isn't that like 150? I feel kind of sad that I'm a Zerg player and I don't even know the amount they cost. Yeah, 150. Alright.
Yeah, you're right. The Queens, if he would have got 4 Queens, he could definitely defend against these Hellions, but what he's doing is he went for fast Mutas, and he's going to have him here in just a little bit.
Yeah, but there is a Banshee moving across the map, and Cloak is just about done. So, and we do see 2 Evo Chambers and a Baneling Nest going down, so he is ready. He is going to be ready for this, hopefully. He still needs an Overseer, though. But, oh, that's a lot of Hellions. Oh, that Queen won't survive. No, oh, it did. It did, barely. And now it's dead. Roasted Queen. That's a big meal. It's a big meal. And now the Italians are free to go and torch these drones, and drones are fighting back. Unfortunately, you guys are not strong enough.
Oh my goodness. That's 11, 12 drone kills by these Hellions. This Banshee's doing work also, but the Banshee goes down from the Mutas. Mutas kill the Banshee off. Now these Hellions are null. They cannot do anything against these Mutas.
Even if they can try, but I'm pretty sure their flame cannon things can't move upwards. I think they can only move in a circular motion.
Get your Queens over here. We gotta defend these Hellions. Okay, the Mutas are here. Mutas are here. Good, good. There you go. Good job.
That Queen does make it away, and in the units lost tab,
27 drones were killed.
Wow, that's...
And more. That's 31 now.
31? Oh, the Banshee! He got a click Banshee in there. Oh wow!
Yeah, but it was funny because he had the Mutas on rally to the Banshee, so they were covering up the Banshee while it was cloaked, and then when it came uncloaked, they kind of like destroyed it. So it was pretty good. Anyways, the Terran does have a wall. Look at this wall. He has a bunker and 4 supply depots to wall off his natural. He's getting a 4th gas, or both gases at his natural now. He does have his missile turrets down, so these Mutas aren't going to do too much damage. Did he switch over to his factory to a tech lab anywhere? Yes, he is. He's gonna put his factory on tech lab. This means Thors.
Thors. Is there
He does have enough gas for a Thor, so he can make a Thor right now. Command center does go down in the main for Ogna also. Unfortunately for him, there are overlords all over the map spreading creep at all of his bases that he would take. Or over the bases that he would take. So great overlord placement by the GiantNome here. Okay, Mutas streaming northbound. Here we go.
That's a lot of Mutas.
That is a lot of Mutas. That's scary.
Especially those 2 Marines. I don't think they can survive unless the Mutas completely turn the opposite way.
Yeah, well, he's chasing these. Yeah, he's chasing these Marines that took out the Overlord, but he forgot about them. Oh, okay, he's moving his Mutas now. He needs to find these Marines who are running away from the Mutas.
I would put them away too if I was a Marine.
Yeah, but you see that coming after you, you'd be like, "All right, I need to dig a hole and save myself."
It's like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not. I did not sign up for this. But in the main Terran, in the Terran's natural, wow, I can't talk tonight. There is a pretty big army, lots of Marines. There's a tank and a Hellion, which is pretty big, and two of those.
Okay, so the Terran has a force, an army. It's a tank, Hellions, and Marines. He did not make Thors. Instead, he went tank, Marine. So he did not go Thors. I guess he thought, okay, I have enough Marines to take out the mutas with my Marines.
Well, he does now have enough for a Thor, and the armory has been finished. So he could transfer to Thors at any time, but this is a pretty big army, and I think he's going to stay with it for a while. But Banelings are finished, and they do have their speed upgrade. Looks like he's also working on 1-1 upgrades for his ground army, which is going to be big. And these mutas are going to have a free sort of shooting at everything, but lots of Marines will chase mutas away all the time. Especially when they're medevacs. And the unit count right now is 37 Marines, 3 tanks that are going to be going against 13 Zerglings, 17 Banelings, and 13 Mutalisks. And more on the way.
Okay, here we go. The force of the Terran. Moving toward the force of the Zerg is coming from behind the Terran. That's good play here. He can catch the tanks in the back. Moves his Banelings in. Oh, and Ogna's entire army.
He was able to Banelings with. He was able to split his Banelings. Still can't talk now, right? So he was able to get maximum damage out of that. And this one little group of Marines down here is completely wondering where their entire backup is. So they're just like, whatever. Let's just have fun. And they take drugs, which is not good. Don't take drugs.
44 drones killed by the Terran player. Only 1 worker was killed by the Zerg player. Okay, mutas are still in the air for the Zerg player. The Zerg is now up, or no, he's still down in supply, 142 to 103. Where is the army of the Terran player now? Where is...
I think he's actually currently making one.
Ooh,
and Marines are just so simple to produce, so this army is going to be maxed out relatively soon.
There is a medevac flying southbound on the right side of the map. It is just standing there right now. He is not moving it. The Zerg player is going to put a hatchery down here at what would be his 3rd base. Or I'm sorry, 4th base. He's making a 4th base. This medevac, if it flies close enough, will scout it. Mutas are coming over to intercept.
And that's bad.
Oh man.
That's 1,000 minerals, I think, in the Marines. 10 of them, right? 10. Yeah, I think that's about 1,000. I don't know. I'm bad at math. And a medevac, which is 100 minerals and 100 gas. So that's a full medevac is never a good thing to lose. Never. But at the same time, it looks like our Terran player will be going for his 4th expansion. Also throwing down missile turrets right away. He does not want any mutas in his to stop him from getting his base. And I think this is going to be a late game. Right here, we're seeing both players get up to their 4th base, and both their 3rd bases are pretty well saturated. So
the Terran. Did you see what happened? The Terran left this medevac right next to this Overlord, and the Zerg just brought his mutas over and destroyed it. The Terran forgot all about it, and it was sitting right next to an Overlord. All right, here we go. This has a large tank Marine force, and I don't know if the Zerg can take this all out.
But the Banelings are fast, and when the Marines are running away, they are not shooting at these. They're not shooting at these Mutalisks, which means these Mutalisks can get all the kills they want. These tanks still can't shoot air as much as they would like. So it looks like our Zerg player will be able to clean this up. The Zergling's still streaming in, trying to help out. Looks like they will be going to be stopping this 4th base from being put down. But at the same time, there's a drop in the natural of the Zerg.
All right, natural of the Zerg goes down. The drop does kill it off. Meanwhile, these Mutalos are still in the air above this 4th base of the Terran. They're trying to take out this command center. Can they get the command center? One more shot. There it is. It goes down. The command center goes down. That's 400 minerals gone for the Terran player. The Terran is still up, though, 164 to 64. Wow, with all of the damage that Zerg is doing for the Terran has that much of a supply lead. Unbelievable. Look at the force he has next to his 3rd. Look at the force going down here to the Zerg 4th base. It's just sickening to see what this Terran is able to do here. There's even another force here at the left-hand side of the map. The counterattack from the Zerg player is killing off the Terran fifth base, I should say. And now it's going to try to go into the third base and do damage. The Terran has forces here to defend, and GG from the Giant Gnome.